So inquiry, this is quite an important aspect of your spiritual search, and it fits into the 9-pillar framework in a few places really. There's always more. Pillar 7. Blind spots. You definitely need inquiry to work with pillar 8, your blind spots. It's where you examine your habits, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings. And a great time to do that is during your morning meditation. So there are a number of, well, all the meditations in the Laws of Grace and the Correct Presence Practice course have meditations that will help you be with your stuff and process it when you're meditating, and that way you can resolve the stuff so it comes back to the trueness, the stillness, on the yumminess of who you are. It comes down to your personal skill sets and what you're good at in terms of how you process stuff, be that inner child, just sitting with it, listening to the beliefs, and also how to feel your emotions with presence while they run, because you have to feel them 100%, I'm afraid. Adyashanti talks about it. I don't know how many people do, because it gets down to that, pillar 4, law 0, self-honesty, self-responsibility, and building your acuity with that. The pillar 8, the blind spots, and the fact that there's always more, pillar 7, because being present means being with what is. And when trauma's running, or bad things that have happened between relationships or jobs or anything really, you have to learn to be able to be present with that while it runs, and that way you don't suppress it, i.e. unconscious mind, pillar 5. I'm gonna have to feed you guys. So you're aware of the beliefs and the emotions and how they're all hooked up, and with presence it means those things can move through your system, and the default is restored of you being at peace and functional with all your neurology working. At least your first 2 to 3, and hopefully, when you get there, level 4, bliss with God. Oh, your feet are hurting me, mate. With presence. So the inquiry process is quite a complex topic, which is why it's the last thing I'm making a video about. Even talking about transpersonal awakening, even though I avoided it for 4 years, this one's harder. It's easier to demonstrate it with the videos that are in the Correct Presence Practice course, and there's more of them in the Laws of Grace. A number of the videos there are about you being with your stuff, feeling your emotions, feeling what is, to get you used to the layers of presence while you're just there with what is. And there's also some there that are designed for students, with them unpacking their day so they can turn their brain on and study. And the learning state is presence. It's just a focused version. Everything here is pillar 9, common sense, and it applies to all areas of life. It's just a question of you mastering your habits, your unconscious mind, your blind spots, and all your stuff, so you can be here in juicy presence in life. Hey. So inquiry is the master tool, the power tool to help you with that. So when I meditate, I don't sit down and meditate just to sit in stillness. No, the stillness is already here, so I use it to process stuff. Come on, sweets. Come on. And learning and being okay with that. In the Laws of Grace, there's the validation process, so you can test that when you've gone through something, you've gone through it. Which means next time in life, watch this fight, next time in life, you enter a deeper level of presence, a deeper step of presence instantaneously, depending on the degree of the issue, of course, and you're more functional, more present. That's what mastery is, eh? Being conscious and unconsciously resourceful and present. Inquiry is how you work through the different layers. So in the advanced inquiry pages, I talk about, you know, stage 1, when it's really ugly stuff like this bird is. It's an aggressive bird. I know this bird. Yeah, you can go. You're going to go. So with some things, if you're not really wanting to look at them or you're not ready for them yet, you'll go through like the denial process and the anger process and the doesn't make sense process, especially with blind spots. It's all to be expected. This is why the Laws of Grace course and coaching, one-on-one coaching, and the Mastery Club is there to help people really get that master skill underway. It makes a huge difference. It means you can process your stuff faster and faster and faster, and you get really, really good at it. You can be totally blissed out, full of joy, and be experiencing hardcore repressed trauma come back. And it takes as long as it does, eh? Because, you know, the stuff that's stored in your heart brain and your tummy brain, notice the timing of the emergency vehicles. Oh, that one's an ambulance. You know, to be functional in a crisis situation is really useful. Really useful, and I've got videos here on that. Pillar 3, rules of evidence, eh? Evidence-based. So that's a little introduction to inquiry, because it's really important. It's another one of these tools you'll learn. All of your therapy skills and workshop skills that you've learned in all the various courses will help you out with that. Just bring your presence practice in first, correct? Presence practice is pillar 1 for a reason. It's the introductory course on how to do it correctly for a reason. You won't awaken without it. As I said in my little about me, and my little testimonial for the Laws of Grace, only took me 5 years once I realised it was about presence, the wisdom path, the short path, jnana. And it took 5 years. The first 3 of that I wasn't practicing correctly. I was learning a habit. I was doing it through my mental body and my mind and my bliss body and esoteric structures, because I could access bliss and all that stuff really easy. But it wasn't, you know, incarnate, therefore it doesn't count. Because you need to flick over, pillar 5, your unconscious mind. So you're here with your emotions and everything. These guys are playing nicely. It's unusual. And I run out of seed too. Hey darlings. So check out the pages there on inquiry. It's in the Correct Presence Practice course in the Laws of Grace, and there may be a separate course for that later. And we will work on this in the Mastery Club. We'll do projects and research projects on it. Okay. See you in the next video. I'm Jason for AwakenedEssence.com. Hey honeys. You guys are a bit calmer now, which is good. Hey? Yeah. Sorry dolls, I've got to get some more seeds and check the video.